Welcome and happy Wednesday. Can you believe we are in the middle of the week again? I don't know where the time always flies by. Before you know it, bam, we're in that middle of the week. And before you know it, it's going to be the weekend. And I hope you guys have great things planned for yourself. But I just want to say welcome. And I'm so excited about today's topic. For those of you who do not know me, or for those of you who do, my name is Renee DiVincenzo. I am a business strategist. And I know a lot of you may be saying, what is that? And what do business strategists do? Well, basically, what I do is I help promote growth in your business. I help you think of different areas that we can work together, but also how you are looking at things, because I also put together business organizational solutions. Now, you're probably thinking, oh my God, I'm so unorganized. But really, when it comes to being organized or unorganized, really basically is how we are scheduling our day. And I am a big advocate on time management for some of you that know me. So a little bit about that, and a little bit about myself on that. My business is MDR, Administrating Services. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about what I do, how I help people, and also have learned about some of my clients that I've worked with, you'll even be able to get to hear some live testimonials. So just visit MDR Administrating Services. And some of you do know that I have a Facebook group. I cannot tell you how fast this group is growing and the people that and business owners that are joining the group. So there are a lot of different things I do with our Facebook group. And if you did hop on it, or if you're not a member yet and you want to be a member, just click on that link, visit the site. But there's also a few questions, and the questions are just how I can help you. So please answer them. And I also put in that group yesterday about some things that we're going to be doing there. I put some polls in to see where you guys are with how you'd like to learn, what it is you want to learn about, when's the best time to get trainings, as well as letting you all know that next month, on the second Wednesday of each month, I am going to be opening up the group where you all could join on, meet each other, learn about each other. And you know what? We can brainstorm, because that's where growth comes. And that's why I am so excited about today's topic: plant seeds and watch your business grow. Now, last week, if you did not get a chance to hear what I was talking about personal development, last week's topic was about you, how to take care of yourself. Because, if you don't take care of yourself, how do you take care of others? And when it comes to not only your business, but it's also the personal aspect on that. So go back and look at last week's live if you didn't see it. You can always visit me on YouTube. All my video lives are there on business tips, along with other people that I have showcased their business with. So where I want to go with today, and sometimes too, you'll see me looking down a lot, and that's just due to the fact that I don't want to miss anything. And I just want to welcome you all. And I just want to say good morning, Diane from Texas. How are you? I'm so glad that you are with me today. And Diane said, I need to get organized with my time. Yes, Diane actually was part of one of my programs that I put together, a roadmap of Master Your Daily Schedule Roadmap. And we went over a few things in that course. But there are a lot of things, and why I do these weekly lives is because I want to give you information. I want to help you to grow. And anything that I can do to help you with that, or topics that come my way, is why I do these lives. I've been in business for over 11 years. I've been in the business and administrative management for over 25 years. I've even been in direct sales for 10 years. So I've worked with solo entrepreneurs, helping them and seeing their struggles as they are trying to move forward in their business. Sometimes we're up here and we're like, we got the big picture of what we want to do, but you know what? You need that foundation, right? You need that foundation to hold your business so you can grow. Because a lot of times when we're growing so quickly and that foundation isn't strong, we get too overwhelmed. We could be getting frustrated. We may not be able to work with our clients the way we want to work. So always make sure that you have a strong foundation. And this is where I step in when I work a lot with businesses, because you know what? I do the basics. I mean, yeah, there's such great ideas and technology and all of that. But if you don't know how to put one foot in front of the other or lay that brick correctly, everything else really could be a challenge. And that's just not what I want it to be for you today. So today we are going to talk about planting seeds to watch your garden grow. What I do a lot too, for anybody that's new, and sometimes I always forget to change these things, so I do apologize. If you're joining me today, I would love for you to tell me who you are, where you're from. Let us all know, where you're from, as well as giving StreamYard permission to show your name. So all you have to do is go to this link here and just click on yes, and I can see who you are. Any questions and comments you have, please post them. As I am going over this, I am going to see as many. Oh, hey, Lisa, how are you? So glad you joined. Thank you for coming on today. I'm just, sometimes I just get like off track here. So sorry about that. But I'm just really excited about today. And I wanted to share my first slide with you because I do a lot of slides. The reason why I do these is just due to the fact that if you're someone like me, I learn with pictures, right? We can always hear the words, but sometimes we only remember 10% of what we hear. But if we can connect it with an image, we then get a better understanding of, oh, hey, you know what? I get what this is all about. So the reason we are talking today about planting the seeds, strategies that can help you. Oh, let me just take my little banner off over here so you guys can kind of see the whole thing. Help you in your business thrive and flourish. So there are some areas that you need to think about. Excuse me about that. There are some areas that you need to think about when it comes to your business. And one of the areas is that when you're looking at your business, there may be a lot of people that do what you do. And you're going to find that. The important thing is developing that brand identity. Now, I want you guys to think about this. What colors are you using? What does your logo look like? Does your logo resemble your business and what it is that you do? And the reason why you want to do that is you want to set yourself apart from your competitors, but you want to attract people to your business. And usually the way people will work with you is by what they see, then by what they hear. And then they want to see what you offer. What is the value? Why should I work with you? So always remember that your brand is your image. And even too, one thing I do want to share with you as a business owner, at times when we go out and we do our own personal things, always remember, even though you may not be working, you still have a business, and your business is your image. And it is so important to make sure that you are upholding the best image you can for yourself and for your business. And that comes a lot too on our Facebook pages. I mean, in the beginning too, I used to post some crazy things, but as time went on, I said, you know what? I can't do that anymore. So people will always check you out and they will say, okay, who is this person? What do they do personally besides, business? You also too want to develop a unique, memorable brands. And that would actually reflect on your business, your values, and your mission. But let me ask you something. Do you all know what your mission statement is in your business? Do you understand why you do what it is that you're doing? Hey, Angela, how are you? Welcome. I just met Angela last night. We had a great networking event, and so glad that you are joining us here today. So to get back about what I was saying about your mission says everything about you, especially if you have employees. You have to have a mission statement for your employees too. That mission statement may be posted up in your office building. And if you are one that works for yourself, you could put that mission statement up even in your office, because that's going to help you to remember and what your why was in your business. So always make sure that you have that and understand what your values are. A lot of times we could just say, hey, I want to do a business. Okay, great. What is it that you're going to offer someone? How can you help someone? Right? So a lot of times, as I step in with my clients, it's helping you to be better, right? There's so many things that comes into your business: how to run your back office, how to do time management, how do you keep your customers loyal to you, also how do you grow, how do you get new clients. There's so much that goes into what you do in a business, that all of these strategies need to be put into place. But you have to start with A, then go to B, then C, and then you move forward with that. When it comes to online strong presence, and I basically want to, oops, let me get to the next slide. When we talk about online strong presence, this is something like you see me doing now. I can't tell you how many times that I have connected with people due to the fact that they have been watching me. Now, you have to understand that when you do your online presence, if it's something like what I'm doing right now with video, it takes time for people to say, okay, do I want to work with this person? Do I feel comfortable with this person? I will always say, be who you are, be humble. I mean, if you look back at some of my lives, I can't even tell you, I think it was last week, I couldn't even say my name right, if I remember correctly. My last name, I kept stumbling over my name. But you know what? This is what happens when you do live, right? It shows who you are. So when you have that strong presence, it's so crucial to the growth in your business, because this is where people may want to join your Facebook group if you have one like I do. They may even want to hop on and engage with you. It's the part of what are you offering. This also comes to lead magnets. What is your message saying? Why should someone do? What do you want to offer out to others? I'll use myself for example. I am right now in May going to be working on a workshop. And depending on what that workshop is, and it looks like it's going to be more on a customer-based workshop from the poll that I'm doing in my group right now in Simplify Your Business Administration. And if you want to be part of a supportive group, please, check my Facebook group out. Love to have you. And where was I going with this? God, my whole mind just went, oh, it was about my workshop and about what my values are and what I have to offer. What is it that I will be giving forth is out of working with my clients, helping them to understand what are the best ways to get your customer base, and also to understand the direction that you want to go in. And that's a lot too that you have to remember. You got to know, what do you want to do? Don't look at others and what they're doing. You can learn from them, definitely. But I would say write down what you want, but you have to take action. To say we want to do it, yeah, but if you don't take action, what's going to happen, right? So you also want to do with your website is do a showcase on your brands. And that really, again, offering valuable information on there. So some of us may use our website just to, share a little bit about what we do, how to connect, but also to give tidbits. And you could also do this in your Facebook group. And this is why I'm doing the live with you now. I want to give you all information that, there's one thing about planting the seed, and we all sit back and we watch and we wait for those flowers to grow. But what are you doing to make those flowers grow? One, you got to water. Two, you may have to give it plant food. But the thing is, what I'm trying to say is, don't always expect the business to come to you, right? So for instance, when you're meeting people, and you could be at a networking event and someone's giving you their card. Great. What are you doing next? Are you waiting to see them again at the networking event? Are you waiting for them to reach out to you? No. This is where you hop on and say, hey, it was so great meeting you. Maybe send them a text, maybe send them an email, maybe do a Facebook message. So nice meeting with you. I wish we had more time to talk. Love to connect. Send them your calendar link. And there's one thing I'm going to say about calendar links that are a lifesaver. I use Calendly, and it works best for me, but whichever one you want to use for yourself, that you find useful, please do. But having a calendar link on the days that you want to be able to schedule your one-on-one makes it so much easier for the person that wants to connect with you instead of going back and forth all the time, right? And then all of a sudden, it just gets lost in the conversation. I also have my calendar link on my website where it says the connect, where you or contact me. You can either contact me through my calendar link or you can send me an email, whichever works well for you. The other areas are too about strong platforms or using your social media. What I'm doing right now I am on 5 platforms. Right now, I use StreamYard. Some of you may wonder what StreamYard is. Right now, you could do lives, webinars, you could do recordings of what your message is. You even can have one-on-ones with people on StreamYard too. So, and that would just be a link that you would send to them. They hop on, join you on StreamYard, and you guys can, talk more about each other. And that's actually what I do about my business, about showcasing. Hey, Tiffany, how are you? Tiffany actually is one of the ladies I work with. She is my business therapist. Love her dearly. And, I will tell you, when it comes to working with people, you have to have a mentor, maybe yourself, so you can be able to go in the direction that you want to go. So as I work with Tiffany as a business therapist, I work with my clients as a business strategist to be that right-hand person for you. So as I was sharing about social media, it's so important to understand, you want to know who your target market is, right? You want to see who's watching you. Always go public. Tiffany always says to me, go public, stop doing friends. But it's important for others to learn about you. So you do want to make sure that everything that you are doing, you're using your social media platform. But I want to tell you something about social media. If you're not comfortable with it, okay, if you aren't comfortable with your posts, or if you want to engage, I will tell you, since I hired a VA, OMG, I can't tell you how helpful that has been to me, because website and social media, not my forte, let me tell you. I can maybe do a little things, but I have a VA. Her name is Regina. She's absolutely fabulous. I give her the information. She designs it. We put it out there. And that's all I want. I want to get my message out. I want people to learn about me. She's also helping me to engage, for others to want to engage with me. So this is an area too. I want you all to think about, what are your strengths? What are you good at? Write it down. What are the pros about what you love, what you want to do, but what are those cons? There's a lot of things in business that we're like not too crazy about, but we love to do this. So work on that. And you will find that when you are comfortable with yourself, you will increase your awareness. People are going to want to gravitate towards you. They're going to want to work with you. And that's what this is really all about. As much as I would love to have you as a client and be your business strategist, I'm here on Wednesdays for you, to help you to understand that, you know what, you can do it. You could do it on your own too. Sometimes we just need a little bit of guidance, but I also want you to know that I'm also here for you, to hold your hand and work with you if you are finding that you just maybe need a little bit more support in what it is that you are doing. Another area that is important is you have to focus on customer experience. Now, always remember, it's very easy to get the clients, but it could be a little challenging to it can be a little challenging to keep the clients. So some things that you need to do is you have to be exceptional when it comes to customer experience. And you also want to generate, and I cannot emphasize on this, to have positive word of mouth. Let's face it, we all live in a world right now that's a little ups and downs, right? Negativity just seems to gravitate. We always are what is not right, or what is not good, or what I can't do. You have to remember too, this is where people are listening to what is being said, what you are saying. Be the best that you can be. And if you could turn your negativity into a positive one, that's what people are going to want. They want to be around positive people, right? But I have to say too, not everyone that you may work with may want to, maybe they have their opinion. And you know what? Everybody has their opinion. That's okay. but how you uphold yourself in what you are saying. And by staying positive, that's what people are going to gravitate towards. And whatever negativity could be said, it will go away because your positive attitude is taking over, is going to wash all of that out. So be as positive as you can. You know what? I know it's really hard, but the best thing is that you want someone to say, oh my gosh, you got to meet this person because they have helped me with this. And, always remember, give, give, give. Sometimes we're always putting that dollar sign in front of everything that we do. If you put the dollar sign before the cart, that you're not really going to go far. And that is because that's all people are hearing. You're talking about yourself and what you want. And if you come into here, I'm going to give you this. If you're always talking about money, that's not really going to make maybe someone comfortable. But always give free information, help others where you maybe are not charging. And there are a lot of, like I said, I love doing these weekly lives. I'm always ready to give any type of information that you are wanting. And you know what? I have a lot of comments here, and I am just going to go through everything. And I have Lisa here, and she said, how to get over being perfect with it. A trip over my words. You trip over the words all the time. Yep, right. I can't even tell you how many times that has happened. But you know what? I will tell you, when stuff like that happens, when you laugh at yourself, that's when people laugh with you. I mean, you got to make fun of things. You got to make things light. And another thing too, from Diane, it says, haven't developed a mission statement yet. Let me tell you, in the industry where you're in, and sometimes if you need help with the mission statement, research it out, put your words together. That's going to be the first piece of the planting the seed. All right. That's your mission. All right. Now you're going to develop that mission. That's where the business is going to grow on that. And I have Lisa 100%, and Tiffany, love all those hearts. So that is not done yet. I know I will get there. That is one of the areas with customer service that, or customer expertise. But the one thing is you have to go above and beyond, but do not overpromise. Let me tell you a story about that. When you overpromise, that means when you don't deliver, now you've lost the trust. Okay, now those seeds that you planted, that garden, it's not going to grow, no matter how much you want to water it, because you can never make a first impression. And I cannot stress that, right? You can make a very good impression the first time, and then maybe something happens and people will always remember what they've seen the first time they've met you. So if you can just put that in your mind, or maybe put a little quote, can never make a first impression. That is where you cannot overpromise. Because I will tell you a quick story about that. Well, I went to buy a car. They told me XYZ, told me when it was going to come, didn't come. Then it didn't. I said, you know what? I don't want the car. I don't need the car that bad. They wanted my business so badly. The only way I was going to take a car if they upgraded the model at the cost of the car I was going to purchase. Excuse me. So that is where they had to deliver, because they overpromised me on something that I wanted. Another area, excuse me as I'm choking here, is identify new opportunities. Now I'm going to read something to you. To continue growing your business, you need to open to new ideas and opportunities. This is where your growth happens. Excuse me. I will tell you, working with Tiffany, there's a lot of things she told me to do. And she knows I'm cringing right now. One of the things that she told me to do is, Renee, you've got to go live on Fridays. Talk about you. You're very good about talking about your business, but you need to talk about you. People need to know who you are. I'm like, gee, I don't know about that, Tiffany. I don't know how comfortable I feel about talking about me. So I did. And you know what? I'm having a ball now. I am having so much fun. I mean, if you haven't seen my 5-minute lives, um, they are on Facebook. If you join my Simplify Your Business Administration, you're going to see it, but you will see it also on my business page and so forth. But when people know who you are, that's where people want to work with you because they're getting a different type of understanding about you. And I will tell you, you may think your failures are your failures, but they're not. That's just turning the page and going, okay, this didn't work today. I'm going to try something different. The only way your business is going to grow is by making some maybe mistakes, but learning from it. Always remember you need to learn from whatever it is that you do, and nothing is a failure. You know, when I was a sales director with Mary Kay, there was one thing that I was one of my favorite quotes is success is achieved by those that know how to fail. And I have to tell you that failure was everything. I mean, everything I tried to do, it just never worked out. But it wasn't that it didn't work out. It was just that my garden wasn't ready to grow yet. My business wasn't there yet. I had to take these steps to understand what I needed to do, what I didn't need to do. So when it comes to identifying new opportunities, please, when someone says something or makes a suggestion and you're not comfortable with it, I say sleep on it. When you wake up tomorrow, if you're still thinking about it, go for it. Do it. And I challenge all of you today, do your lives, get out there, share whatever it is. Maybe you're walking down a path, or maybe you're by the beach, or wherever you may be, where you live. If it's getting, if you're in the north, in the south, wherever, just hop on and just go like, hey, I'm doing this today, blah, 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 whatever that may. Hey, tell me what you're doing. And that's usually what I do. I love your feedback, and I'd love to know great things that it is that you all are doing. And this is where I now come into, again, as I shared, sometimes we just need someone to hold our hand and to let that person know who you're working with is, it's okay. And that's where I come in as a partner with you as a business strategist. I am here to let you know what you are doing is not wrong. It's right. You just need to know how to get to that next step. And this is where I want you to be able to trust in me. And also I want to drive success and help you to achieve your goals. Now, I will tell you about goals and as well as missions. You have to have a goal. You need to understand what is it that you want. Now, I think I said last week, and I was a little bit too quick to say that we're almost at the end of the year. Well, I didn't mean it that way. I meant to say that we're getting there, before you know it, it's going to be 6 months. Put your goals in place. Focus on one thing that you truly want to do. Maybe it's going lives like I'm doing right now, right? Or maybe it is trying to reach more people. Because one thing I want to tell you before I do close with you today is it's your actions that's going to be bringing you the growth in your business. So right now, I want you all to think about something, or maybe if you have a piece of paper, take a piece of paper, and I want you to draw 4 boxes. In that first box, think about what would you like to have your gross income be monthly, right? Make it achievable. But how are you going to get that? In the second box, you're going to put who have you met, right? How many business cards did you get at a networking event? Did you meet someone on social media? Whatever that case may be, how are you going to go get those names? Once you get that names in the third box, what you're going to do is how many did you follow up with? And when you got those new names, who became a potential client or who did become a client? Now, your fourth box is going to be the true box. There you're going to see what was your income for the month, how many people did you reach out to, and how many became a client. So your 4 boxes that you're doing there is the first box is what you want, but that fourth box is what you achieved. And no matter what that number is, you can grow each and every day. Hi there, I'm back. So with that said, I wanted to share with you, again, if you want to have a supportive group, I'm not saying that other groups are not, but if you wanted to be part of my Simplify Your Business Administration, check me out. Check out the people that are in there. As I shared, I'm so super excited about all the new things we're going to be doing in this group between you all posting your events, but I'm really super excited about the second Wednesday of each month where we are just going to jump on and we are just going to learn about each other and we're going to network. And also too, if you want me to showcase your business, as some of you have seen, and being part of my group, I want to help you grow. And if you want to join me, it's every second Friday of each month, I am showcasing a business. So reach out to me in the group, or you can send me a message. Also, too, I'm just going to quickly go back to this one. You can scan this barcode right here. And if you want to meet with me for a one-on-one, love to chat with you, share some of your thoughts, challenges you may have, love to give you all the answers to. I am. Hello, I'm back. So everyone, I just want to say thank you so much. And always remember too, and this is the last thing I'm going to read, is keep an eye on industry trends and be willing to adapt to business strategies, as I just shared with you. Stay relevant for all your customers' needs. And always remember too, your customer, how do I say this? Even when they become a loyal customer to you, you always want to take care of that customer base. So I just want to say thank you all again for joining me on this live. I hope you found it very helpful. Visit me on YouTube to watch any of my other replays. And always remember, when you smile, you feel good, and you're going to have an awesome day. So have a great one, and I'll see you guys. Oh, hey, don't forget Friday, 3:30, I do my 5-minute live. So let's see what I'm going to be talking about. And hey, you never know where I'm going to be. Maybe you can let me know as I'm on that live. Make it a great day, everybody. Bye.